When you say Darjeeling, two things come to mind: the tea gardens and the toy train. This toy train has been accorded the UNESCO World Heritage status. While running on the track, it offers breathtaking views of the mountains and valleys. But have you ever observed the track on which the train runs? Notice it is not continuous. In fact, the railway tracks are made by joining small units by thermite reaction. In this reaction, aluminium is made to react with processed iron oxide, forming aluminium and molten iron, which joins the two units of railway track permanently. Aluminium replaces iron in ferric oxide to form aluminium oxide. Therefore, it is a displacement reaction. Let's go to the laboratory and perform a simple experiment for better understanding of displacement reaction. Take an iron nail in a test tube. Add small quantity of copper sulfate solution in it and leave it for a day. Observe it next day. Did you notice any change? The blue-colored solution of copper sulfate changes to light green and a reddish-brown layer of copper is deposited on the iron nail. It happens because iron is placed above copper in the metal reactivity series and is more reactive than copper. Iron displaces copper from copper sulfate solution. Here, we have observed that the product of the reaction between copper sulfate and iron are iron sulfate and copper. So, what all information can you gather from this activity? Displacement reaction is the reaction in which an element displaces another element from its compound. So, now you have understood what displacement reactions are. Can you predict which of the two reactions would occur? The first one, where lead reacts with a copper chloride solution, or the second one, where copper reacts with lead chloride solution. Out of the two reactions, first reaction would take place. But on what basis we can decide which metal would displace another metal from its compound? The answer is reactivity series. Reactivity series of the metals is the arrangement of the metals in a vertical column in the order of decreasing reactivity. So, metals which are placed above in the reactivity series displaces another element from its compound which is placed below it in the reactivity series. Now you know about the reactivity series. Predict the products formed in the first reaction. When lead is made to react with copper chloride solution, lead chloride and copper are formed. It means lead has displaced copper from its salt. Whereas in the second reaction, copper cannot displace lead from lead chloride solution as copper is less reactive than lead. Let's understand in depth about the displacement reaction by performing an activity. For this activity, we need test tubes, zinc granules and dilute hydrochloric acid. Take few zinc granules in a test tube. Add small quantity of dilute hydrochloric acid in it. What did you observe? The bubbles of gas start coming out. Let us identify this gas. Take a lighted candle near the mouth of test tube. You will hear a pop sound indicating the presence of hydrogen gas. Zinc is more reactive than hydrogen and it displaces hydrogen from dilute acids. This is a single displacement reaction. Some other examples of displacement reactions are reaction of zinc metal with copper sulfate solution, reaction of zinc metal with dilute sulfuric acid, reaction of iron metal with dilute sulfuric acid. So far we have seen that a metal has displaced another metal from its compound. Can there be a reaction in which two metals or ions displace each other from their compounds? Yes, these types of reactions are called double displacement reaction. Let's study about double displacement reaction. Let us understand it with the help of an activity. For this activity, we need test tubes, barium chloride solution and dilute sulfuric acid. Take a small amount of barium chloride solution in a test tube. Add few drops of dilute sulfuric acid. Did you notice any change? On addition of dilute sulfuric acid, the barium chloride solution becomes turbid. Notice a white precipitate of barium sulfate settles down at the bottom of the test tube. In this reaction, barium and hydrogen ions exchange their position from their compounds. So, we can say that in general, double displacement reactions are those in which two different atoms or group of atoms or ions are exchanged. Reaction of magnesium oxide and calcium sulfide is another example of double displacement reaction. Magnesium sulfide and calcium oxide are formed in this reaction. Now, can you predict what would be the products when silver nitrate is made to react with sodium chloride solution? Of course, silver chloride and sodium nitrate. Displacement reaction is used in the steel making process. In this process, iron is extracted from its ore by heating it with carbon. Double displacement reaction is used in the preparation of salts. Do you know neutralization reaction is a type of double displacement reaction? Observe carefully the reaction between hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide, and you will understand. In this reaction, hydrogen and sodium ions exchange their position from their compounds.